they put the drugs in the baby oil. You thinking you getting a massage, bitch, you can't even get up.
Cause P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need.
So it looks like Katt Wiliams wasn't playing when he said certain people in the industry were after him because he was airing out their dirty laundry. Word on the street is that Katt is fighting for his life right now because, allegedly, Diddy got wind of all the things Katt has been saying about him and he's out for blood. See, Diddy has a reputation for arranging to get his ops deleted. Allegedly, of course. Almost every lawsuit that has been filed against him mentions something about Diddy sending goons after someone because they were exposing him. So with everything Katt has been saying about Diddy, he wasn't surprised when he started getting calls from someone that had paid for his head. But rather than go into hiding, Katt stirred the pot even more and trolled Diddy in front of the whole world. However, streets are saying Katt maybe should have toned it down a little because Diddy is going after him hard. But is Katt's life actually in danger? And did Diddy really greenlight him? Let's break it down. So, in case you missed it, Katt recently trolled Diddy and his legal team during a stand-up performance and had the audience just losing it because of how funny the set was. Now, while Katt was trying to make light of the whole situation, he actually made some bombshell revelations during the set that had people gagging. Remember how the feds revealed that they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in Diddy's house? Well, according to Katt, those bottles of baby oil weren't just regular baby oil. He claimed that Diddy had them spiked with the diddler sauce, and when his celebrity guests at those freak-off parties get massages with the oil, they get trapped. The whole 1,000 bottles of baby oil thing went viral after the court unsealed the federal indictment against Diddy. The indictment revealed some of the things that feds found in Diddy's house, including rifles, a drum magazine, ammo, and more baby oil and lube than you've ever seen in your life. But that's not all. The feds also revealed that Diddy has a whole team that gets freak-off supplies ready days ahead of freak-offs. This team includes high-ranking supervisors, security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and other business employees. The team was in charge of booking hotel rooms for the freak-offs, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricant, extra linen, and lighting. With everything the feds accused Diddy of in the indictment, it's not surprising that the court denied Diddy bail. Yes, in case you missed it, Diddy asked for bail twice and was denied twice. The reason? Well, after spending so many years building their case against Diddy, the feds weren't about to let him slip away just like that. They straight up called him a danger to the community. According to the prosecutors, Diddy was a flight risk. He had enough people and resources to pull a disappearing act if he wanted to, and they weren't about to risk him not showing up for trial. And you know what? The judge agreed with this. They also argue that Diddy was most definitely going to try and harass or threaten witnesses if he was allowed to leave jail, and they couldn't have that happening. Even with Diddy being behind bars, many witnesses and victims are scared to come out because of the fear that their lives might be in danger if they speak up against Diddy. Now, can you imagine how much worse it would be if Diddy were suddenly allowed to roam free? And it's not like these fears came out of thin air. Over the last few decades, Diddy has built a reputation for himself as someone who isn't afraid to hurt people to protect his secrets. Any wonder why there have been speculations that Diddy had something to do with Kim Porter's death? The official autopsy reports that she died from lobar pneumonia, but some people have never believed that, even for a minute. If anyone has a scoop about the industry's best-kept secrets, it's Jaguar Wright, and she spilled the tea about how Kim's death could have been induced by a certain someone who didn't want them to expose him in a tell-all book she was writing.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was gonna meet up with him because we were in Vegas.
Even when Kim was alive, there were reports that Diddy used to put his hands on her and treat her really badly. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, once revealed that one time, Kim was sick of Diddy putting hands on her, that she started to fight back. So yeah, there have been things that Diddy did that Kim said he would never want to see the light of day. Besides, even if Kim is not here to tell us what really happened between her and Diddy, we have Cassie's bombshell lawsuit that opened the floodgates for Diddy's victims to start speaking up. In the lawsuit, Cassie made a laundry list of shocking accusations against Diddy, including forcing her to engage in freak-offs while he sat there and pleasured himself, putting hands on her, and leaving her so battered that she sometimes had to hide in hotels for days or weeks to recover, essaying her in her own home, making her carry his firearms just to scare her, pumping her full of substances, and even making her get prescription pills for him. Girl, the list goes on. One important thing Cassie mentioned in her lawsuit was that Diddy had a whole network of people who kept him informed every time she tried to leave. He would allegedly allegedly go to extreme lengths to monitor and harass her if she ever tried to leave. Mind you, Diddy denied everything Cassie accused him of in her lawsuit, calling her a liar, looking for a quick payday. But all his denials came back to bite him in the behind when CNN released footage showing him putting hands on Diddy and dragging her through the hallway like a rag doll. You know what's crazy? Even after that footage caught Diddy doing what he did live, his lawyers still found a way to twist it around and blame Cassie for starting the whole thing.
He used as evidence in court, do you think?
100%. 100%. So what I said in court today, and I'll say it again here, is the two of them were in a hotel. It was just the two of them in a hotel room. She found out that he was seeing someone else. She was going through his phone. She hit him in the head with his own phone, and then she walks into the hallway with two bags. One of the bags has all of his clothing that she is taking from him, which is why he runs out in a towel. So this isn't her fleeing from one of these freak-offs. Why would she take his clothing? That's not what it is. And when the evidence comes out, this is going to be completely different than the government's portrayed it.
But on this video, and I just want to show that again now, how do you defend against allegations that he hit, kicked, and dragged women when he's on video hitting, kicking, and dragging a woman?
Sure, he's not charged with hitting, kicking, and dragging a woman. He's charged with sex trafficking, and he didn't traffic anybody.
But he's charged with a conspiracy here where he was using physical abuse, emotional abuse, financial pressure, as prosecutors allege, to keep these women in his fold. Maybe just Cassie Ventura, but keeping these women in the fold.
Cassie Ventura lived by herself. She had her own house. She had a family. She had a career. And he was seeing another woman at the time. He wasn't around a lot. She could have done whatever she wanted to do. All of these allegations of, I was forced, I was coerced, I had to stay, are nonsense. And it's going to be proven to be so.
That video, in the indictment, it alleges that your client paid hotel staff $50,000 to make it disappear from the hotel surveillance system. Did he pay off the hotel staff?
Not that I know of. I know that's an allegation. I don't know that is true. What I was concerned about when I heard about this allegation is whether there was an allegation that there was some sort of law enforcement investigation pending, because then that would be a crime. But there was none, and so this is not a crime.
Child, Diddy and his legal team are on another level of delusion because they keep trying to deflect from the disgusting allegations Diddy is facing with weird defenses. For example, after the feds revealed that they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in Diddy's homes, his lawyer claimed the reason why Diddy had so many was he shopped in bulk from Costco. He said he has a big house, he buys in bulk. I think they have Costco's in every place where he has a home. Have you sat in the parking lot of a Costco and seen what people walk out of there with? Come to find out, Costco doesn't even sell baby oil in any of their US stores. A quick search of baby oil on their website will show you that they don't have it in stock at all. So where did the lawyer get that information from? They're just saying anything at this point. Child, if Diddy really wants to get out, he might need to hire a whole new legal team. But of course, Katt didn't miss the opportunity to troll Diddy and his lawyers for that dumbass response to the baby oil thing. He had the entire audience cracking up with laughter.
This dumbass lawyer said, you probably got it at Costco. Costco hit right back. We don't even sell baby oil.
That performance made one thing clear: Katt is not taking his foot off Diddy's neck anytime soon. If y'all recall, Katt literally predicted all of this earlier this year when he sat down with Shannon Sharpe for that viral interview that shook the entire industry to its core. Katt put many celebrities on blast, including Steve Harvey and Kevin Hart. But the part that got really people talking was when Katt exposed Diddy for thirsting after him like some lovesick puppy and even offering him millions several times just to party with him, if you know what I mean.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Katt, I need.
You could never catch Katt dead partying with Diddy and his freak-off bros. Katt believes Diddy and his circle go around taking advantage of people in the name of career opportunities. He even once called Diddy and Jermaine Dupri the P word during a rant in 2011. Katt exposed them for taking advantage of the Crisscross boys. Chris Kelly and Chris Smith were just kids when Jermaine Dupri noticed them and promised to make them famous. The boys were extremely talented too. Everyone thought they'd be the next big thing, and they might have if they they hadn't fallen into the hands of predators in the industry who used them to the point where they started spiraling into substance addiction.
What's happening, Puff? I'll be back to you if JD ain't had enough. Yeah? Jermaine Dupri, king of the pedophiles, if you ask me, baby.
However, streets are now saying that Diddy has put a target on Katt's back because if Katt spills all the receipts he has about Diddy's shady practices, it's really game over for him. But if there's one thing y'all should have learned about Katt by now, it's that he's never one to back down from a fight. I won't be surprised if he pops out with another interview, spilling even more tea about Diddy and the other industry creeps. This doesn't mean fans aren't scared for Katt's safety though. One person made reference to the part in Katt's Club Shay Shay interview when he said you have to turn Diddy down when he asks you to party with you, and said you gotta tell him no. And he was right about everything. 2024 is the year that everything comes to an end. They all will get exposed. God, please protect Katt. Another person said, I love and respect Katt Wiliams. No way he would make up all this dirty Diddy stuff and all related to the filthy stories. Then this person went off about how Diddy is planning to take Katt down, saying Diddy was trying to get Katt in his presence to drug him and make him sick or something to that effect, to off him and silence him. But do y'all think Katt's life could really be in danger? Do you think he's gonna back off from exposing Diddy to save his life? Comment down below and don't miss out on this next video.